What's up, everybody? It's your boy Nimnoid again, uncut, unedited. So, of course, you're going to be hearing the outside noises because I'm a fucking homeless dude. Um, I wanted to take a moment and talk about something that we all want, we all desire, and it's usually our dreams, relationships. Um, I was in a pretty toxic one for quite some time. I took a lot of internal damage from it, kind of, lost who I was. But one of the things I wanted to do was not get immediately back into another relationship. And the only reason why I didn't want to get into a relationship was because I wasn't good enough to feel good about myself on my own. I would have relied on somebody else to bring me happiness. And for me, that was wrong. Happiness needs to come from within me. I need to learn to be myself, to love myself, to find out who I am as a person. And it takes time, it takes work. But the thing is, if you do the time and you do the work, you find out who you are, you love yourself for who you are, you'll know when you're ready. And you just got to make sure you find the right person. I took a 3-year vow of voluntary celibacy. I didn't have a dedicated time or anything like that. It was just one of those things that I knew if I got involved with somebody else, maybe we could have grown together and both of us could have been better people in the end. But odds are, I truly feel that that wouldn't happen. So I spent a lot of time thinking, not my little head, but with this head right there, you know what I mean? Because that's the important head. And when I was younger, I let the little head do the talking, let it do the guiding. I followed it, and got me in trouble. So during those 3 years, I had a shit ton of personal growth, a shit ton of self-understanding. I had issues that I needed to deal with personally that were left over from 16 years of... I wasn't married the whole 16 years, but it was a 16-year relationship. It's the mother of my children, But I did it, and I put in the time. Did opportunities arise where I was tempted? Of course. Was I don't want to say was I strong enough to resist, because that's not it. It was more of a self-understanding that I didn't want to drag my problems onto somebody else's shoulders and have the potential to kill a relationship before it even starts. And if I don't have those problems dealt with and just push them away and, all that, it's just going to resurface. Bad habits are going to come back out. It takes two to tango in a relationship, and it takes two to screw it up. It's impossible for one person to carry it. And that wasn't something I wanted to do to somebody else. When I get into a relationship with another individual, I'm obviously going to be hoping that she's the right person. But even if that relationship doesn't work out, the only thing I know is I know what I want. I know what I desire. And I want somebody that we can be happy with together. Not just a one-sided thing. And when one person starts to tilt, then the other person's there to help pick them back up. It's hard to find a relationship like that nowadays, in my opinion. I don't know, man. I seem to attract the crazies. It's the way it goes. And, it is what it is. The fact is, I knew I still had work to do on myself before I can even commit to wanting to share my life that I love with somebody else. And that's what, these past 3 years have been. It's been working on me. It's been working on me, so when the opportunity arises and that beautiful woman is here in front of me and I see her for her beauty both inside and out, and I decide to make that step and that commitment, and she decides to make that step and that commitment, and this doesn't just pertain to, man woman or woman man or man man or woman woman or whatever it is nowadays. Seriously, you do you. Whatever you love, that's what you follow. But before you get into that relationship, make sure you have as much of your problems worked out as you can possibly do. Make sure that you know who you are as a person. Make sure you know what you want. Make sure they know what they want. And then see if you guys are going to be compatible. But as soon as you get out of a relationship and jump right back into another one, just in my past experience, it hasn't been the greatest thing in the whole wide world. So take some time today. Analyze yourself. Be a better person. And don't just be a better person for yourself. You do it for those people that are going to be in your life too. I love you guys. And I'm going to sit here and I'm going to speak from the heart. And when I have a thought come to my head, it's truly just an idea. I turn on the camera. And then from there, I just elaborate. Whatever comes to mind is what comes out. So I love you guys. Stay true to yourselves. Take care of yourselves. Keep being you. Much appreciated. Thank you everyone for watching this video. You guys are fucking awesome.